putting some speed bumps in over there for me to get on the stage. So, hello, my name's Paul Thacker. First of all, Chicago, you guys have an amazing city. This place fully rocks. I dig it. So, born and raised in Alaska. Couple of things. No, Sarah Palin and I are not friends. And no, I do not know your brother's best friend's cousin who lives in Alaska. Never fails. So I'm super excited to be here, to be able to get a chance to get out and tell my story a little bit. Born and raised in Alaska again. I'm pretty sure I came out of the womb on a snowmobile. Grew up riding, well, since I was just a little tiny kid. It was my way of getting, before I had a driver's license, it was how I got from point A to point B. All our friends had them. It was just a way of life. As I got a little bit older, I started focusing on some things that I felt were more important, hockey being one of them. Chasing girls might have been one of them as well. So that actually led me to, after high school, I went out and played junior hockey, went to college in Minnesota, and then spent, well, the better part of 2 years as a semi-professional hockey player, to which I retired because apparently my sports gene wasn't quite good enough to get me to the next level. With that, I actually went to work for Wells Fargo. Banking, not really my first choice, but it was a relationship building business. I enjoyed it. It was great. Being a competitive athlete and competing at that high level, there was such a huge void in my life at the time, so I picked up snowmobiling again. Made sense. So I had these two parallel careers going at the same time that were becoming increasingly successful, both of them at the same time. Got to the point where one was taking away from the other, so I was going to actually leave snowmobiling and just stick with the cush, six-figure, full benefits job. And I just had a crazy opportunity come up that I quit the job. I quit banking and went in to become a professional snowmobiler full-time, which leads me to exactly why I am sitting here in front of all you guys today. So with that, we're going to show a little video of what I used to do before you get a chance to see what we do now.
Cold blood running through my veins. I swore that I would never change, but love is just a silly game, and I think I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of saying hellos, goodbyes, good nights, and what's your names? Where'd you go? Why you crying? Why are you lying? And where are you staying? When a love is gone, disappointment and desire is all that remains, and you can pile those tears on top of my young and well-dressed remains. Damn, I already feel better. The other day I heard something clever. You have new girlfriends for a little while, but ex-girlfriends forever. Like, I know, you know, I know, I know. And it hurts to see you go, go. I've got a bit inside, waiting all this time. Look at these tired eyes, and seeing is believing. I'm going blind.
Even though I am not able to walk and do the same things that I did before exactly, my days haven't changed a whole lot. I still get up in the morning, I have my coffee, watch a little Sports Center, you know, check my emails, and then I have myself a Monster, and I, you know, head to the gym and try and stay active and stay fit and healthy as best I can, so you know, when that time comes when I'm the top candidate for some crazy new surgery, that I'm able-bodied and ready for that to happen. So even though it takes me a little bit longer and sometimes I have to be a little more creative, for the most part, you know, life it hasn't changed as much as you would think it would. At least I haven't let it.
Sometimes you have to lose faith to really find the truth.
So with that being shown or said, so to speak, what do you say we get this thing off the ground so I can talk to you guys at eye level? Ready? Ah, much better. So before we talk about this absolutely magnificent device, a little bit about my injury. I am a T5 complete November 18th of 2010, so I've got an anniversary coming up here before too long. I was training for Winter X Games and had what I would consider not even a crash, just kind of a small get off, took the handlebars in the chest, knocked the wind out of me, rolled off the side of the machine, and couldn't feel my legs. I've crashed dozens of times, 10 times as hard. It was just, unfortunately, that, one moment. But with that said, I am absolutely not here to be in front of you for any type of sympathy. My accident has been a blessing. It's allowed me to transcend my sport and be able to come and do things like this that I never would have had a chance to do. So I am, man, it's just nice to be standing up straight. You have no idea the things that you take for granted until they're taken away, like, having a face-to-face conversation, gentlemen, being able to stand up to pee. Sorry, ladies. Just a few things. So this is EXO. This is a human exoskeleton that allows me, as you can see, to be a full paraplegic and to be able to stand up and walk. EXO was founded in 2005 as basically a military application to help soldiers carry more weight. One of the co-founders' brother actually was in an accident, broke his neck, and was well, more or less a quadriplegic. And with that, the co-founder said, why don't we take this technology and help people walk? And now hence the device that you see me standing here today. It's 4 motors. There's knee and hip motors, sensors that once Jen, my fabulous assistant, she hates that, activates and stands. I'm on my own. I can walk pretty much anywhere around, that I'm able to get in. So it is really just an incredible piece of machinery. Should I walk some more? Yeah. There's so many benefits that I see that we're going to find out with this type of technology. We're built to stand. We're not built to sit. The bowel and bladder, circulation, all that type of stuff. But the most important one to me is the mental aspect, being able to get up and do, what you're basically from, when you're 2 or 3 years old, able to do. So redefining limits, that's kind of something that I have, since my accident, it was the first thing out of my, what I was thinking. I'm like, what am I going to do now? How am I going to get on a sled? How am I going to ride again? How am I going to function? So I've taken all of it kind of as a challenge. So with the help of Polaris Engineering, as well as Fox Shocks, we actually built a seat for me to get back in the saddle, literally, and ride not quite to the level that I'm used to, but pretty dang close. So this past spring and this year, I was able to compete and race at Winter X Games again. Great deal. A lot of fun. So with that, we're going to show another little video so you guys get to see what I'm doing now.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that 2.5 years ago, my one little crazy freestyle jump changed my life forever with a spinal cord injury.
I don't care what they say or what they
It's been incredible to have such an amazing fan base and such an amazing group of people that have been, in my life to take something that's, such a drastic change and help kind of make it a little bit easier of a transition.
Pray for me.
You do the best you can to, figure out how to live your life to the best of your ability after.
They say infamy loves company. I shop on Broadway, sing on Broadway. Phantom of the West Side, Les Miserables. Why you so miserable? Boy, this that new and original. On a first name basis with the principal. Cause your rules and principles. A life in prison I was sentenced to, but dug straight out that bitch with a silver spoon. I got a pocket full of nothing, but I want it all. I don't look down, I don't wanna fall. Mastermind, they past the prime. Don't listen to what people say half the time. They half as nice, you should have some advice. If I gave a fuck, I wouldn't have a life. I'm here now, I'm going hard. It's times like these that I turn to God. Don't be comfortable, there's always something wrong. And never trust a girl who's got nothing on.
This spring to be able to be back in Alaska and be up in the mountains and riding with my buddies, and this year being able to actually get up there and to push the limits and do some things that, at this point I don't think have been done before on a sled with someone that's, in my position.
I'm here now, I'm going hard. It's times like these that I turn to God. Don't be comfortable, there's always something wrong. And never trust a girl who's got nothing on.
It's funny how the more things change, the more they stay the same. My legs might not work, but I'm far from dead. I'm gonna keep living to the best of my ability.
I don't care what they say or what they do, because all that matters is I'm here now, I'm here now, I'm here now, I'm here now.
Thank you very much. I have to say I'm excited about, being a part of such a great event as far as technology and the cool ideas and all the things that are, bionic arms, exoskeletons. What's next? I think we've just barely scratched the surface on all of the amazing things that are going to take place here in the very near future. Definitely thanks to EXO, thank you CIW, Fox Shocks, and thank you guys all for listening.